last sign I'm doing for August. I know this is late. I know we're at mid-August, but look, just let me have this, all right? I got all of you guys done in August before the absolute end of August. And, for the first 2 weeks of August, because I'm going to lay 4 cards, one from the bottom of the deck, for the beginning of August and the energy coming in, and then 3 cards for the subsequent weeks. So you can just look back over the last 2 weeks and just reflect. But this reading is good for August. It is going to last to the end of August and give you some energy going into September. And then I'll come back and do your September readings. Hopefully I can jump back in before August is over and do some love readings. That would be great. If I have the time, I'm going to come back and do that. So, Taurus, hey, all of my lovely, wonderful, beautiful Tauruses, you guys may have some choices, some options, letting go of some of your fears, letting go of some of those resources, sharing them with somebody, looking at your options and trying to make decisions so that you can communicate your thoughts and your feelings to other people in your life, Taurus. So Taurus, this month I'm burning my Aries Zodiac candle. I'm going to have those available on the website. So check www.astrotarotsea.weebly.com for new and innovative and exciting things that come to the website. And for a reading, Taurus, don't forget to email me at prpple@gmail.com and just request a reading. I don't have a lot of time to do readings right now, so I keep the prices pretty low. I don't take that many clients. Once I free up some more time, I'll definitely take more clients. But right now, I'm just trying to get you guys' readings out and be really consistent with that and maintain my regular life stuff. So I'm just getting the cards shuffled. I did do Aries. I've been shuffling, just trying to get some energy from Spirit for Taurus. Like I said, just the energy of choices and decisions, looking at everything before you, Taurus, and making some moves. You want to make some big moves. You need some changes. Do you need changes, Taurus? Do you? Let's see what you need. I think you do need changes. You want to see the world. You want a new perspective on the world. Just looking at some cards that are flipping over and falling out. And I'm just asking Spirit to get ready for Taurus. And then Taurus, when we get to the end of the reading, I'm cutting your cards now. You'll hear me shuffling the tarot oracle cards for the heart throughout the reading, because we're gonna lay one of those to just help you with these energies and just what you want to take through August. So let's go ahead. We'll take a card from the bottom of the deck to start out how we came into August, and then take the cards from the top of the deck for the next 3 weeks. So from the bottom of the deck, I have the World reversed. For some reason, I just felt like the World was gonna come out. Now, it flipped over when I was shuffling and it was upright. So I'm going to kind of tell you both ways, because this can be turned around. It's just the energy right now and how you came into August. And we're 2 weeks into August. So let's see what else we get. Next, we have the King of Swords in reverse. I'm getting a lot of cards and a lot of communication cards in reverse today. So I don't know what's going on with some of the air signs and some of this air energy and communication energy that's going on. The next card we have is the Empress reverse. And then the last card we have is a Two of Wands upright. I had a lot of reversals for you in Aries, which kind of makes sense. Aries is a sign right before you. Taurus has Aries influences. So maybe some of the sort of the different things because of what I see on the table, but maybe some of sort of the same things. In your second position, where you got the King of Wands swords in reverse, they had the Queen of Swords in reverse. So maybe some opposite energies in your life, not really being upright, being reliable, being trustworthy, being honest. And with it being a King of Swords in reverse, Taurus, this could be you. Now the swords cards represent air energy, so Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius male. It could be female as well. That doesn't have to necessarily be a male. And a lot of times I don't always read my cards as entities. I read them as energies, because it could be an energy too. But I'm just saying, because of Aries reading as well, I feel like these are kind of people, because I feel like you as well as Aries are making some decisions, and even more so you when it comes to relationships that I see in in this spread, but I feel like you're making some decisions when it comes to your choices and options in the world, how and which directions you want to go in to be creative. Towards, if you feel like you're hitting up against some of the same issues that you've been through in the past, then you really just want to look at what you're doing and how you're handling the situations, because maybe that's why you feel like creativity is stumped, or you're not getting what you want, or you can't get the communication, you can't take the strong powerful stand and be the powerful Taurus that you are, because maybe some things in your world aren't allowing that to happen. But it's not outside entities, Taurus. Everything is controlled from within. So when you start with the world in reverse, Taurus, I think you just been through some things. You might feel like your world is a little upside down. And I know you've probably been going, working hard, because that's what a Taurus does. You're an earth sign. It's all about the stabilities, the worldly stabilities and security. And Taurus, with the world in reverse, it's like I feel like you have material security most likely. You're working hard, but you still don't quite have what you want. And you don't feel like what you want is coming to you, or it's quite there, or you've gotten your just dues or your just rewards out of the world. So keep working hard. And Taurus, I think this is more of an inner thing of making sure what you put out, making sure that you know that what you put out is what you get back. So if the world is a little topsy-turvy, it's reversed, maybe you feel like you've taken some losses of opportunity, or you had some opportunity that you didn't make the best of, it's just a time to reflect in behavior and reflect in the parts that you played, Taurus, which is maybe represented by that King of Swords being in reverse, because it's not a time where you're feeling like strong communication, positive communication, or people in your life are feeling that, or they're going to be open to communication and really taking some responsibility and really being strong in this message and stern. And Taurus, you may be like that. I mean, you guys may need to realize that sometimes this communication isn't honest. I mean, upright, the King of Swords, he is in power. He's in honest communication. He's going to give the best advice. He's going to know how to get things done, how to strategize. So he knows how to strategize his military, how to strategize his army. So Taurus, maybe you need to work more on strategies of your communication, how you communicate your messages through your words and then through your actions, to let people in your life see that you mean what you say, because then you come to the Empress in reverse. So this just speaks to me of a motherly figure or a woman. This woman upright is pregnant with child, and in reverse with the 3, and Aries started off with the 3 as well. I feel like this energy definitely is reverberating through the Taurus reading, but with her in reverse, it's like there's no creativity. She feels upside down. This life inside of her, it's more of a burden than a gift, and she feels like, and it with the King of Swords right now, it's not the Emperor, so it's not necessarily her partner, but with the King of Swords in reverse, these communications, maybe how she's being treated isn't necessarily the best, and she's not feeling stable. She's feeling like she can't create, and she doesn't necessarily see all of the bountiful, lush, plentiful goodness that is there for her to be able to be creative and be able to do what she needs to do. And I feel like this energy is created off of the King of Swords energy. I feel like there's a male energy of not being happy, not being satisfied, and it's not allowing this Empress or this Queen to feel comfortable or happy in whatever situation is going on. So apply that to your relationships, to your jobs, and to all of that. This is a general reading, guys, so it's gonna reverberate with some of you, and it's not going to be spot on for some of you. And if you need something more specific, that's why I said email me, or any tarot reader that you choose to get a personal reading by. And if it doesn't resonate, also check your rising and your moon, sun, moon, and rising, because they can give you different perspectives. They all are your most personal planets that make up who you are. And so if something in your sun doesn't resonate, check your moon and rising, because they also represent different areas of the self. So then with all of these things that are going on in these reversed major arcana cards, you've got 3 major arcana reversals, and I believe Aries had 3 major arcana reversals as well. So it's just big things in your life, big things that need to be changed, big things that need to be worked on in order for you to complete your purpose and your goals here. So this really is towards you recognizing what's going on and how to change that with yourself to turn these cards up right if you want a different outcome for your future. And in the end, I see that you will move in a direction of moving forward. And you will turn some of these things up right, and you will get to a place where you say, okay, I've been honest with myself, I've been honest with this person, and now I'm going to move forward in my journey no matter what may come, because we have the Two of Wands upright. So you've surveyed the things behind you. You're going to start this journey all over towards to do things the right way, to do things that you know are really going to make you happy and most content and give you what you need to make it through this lifetime. And with the Two of Wands, you're really ready to take on the world. You're just kind of standing there. You're not going to look back. You're only going to look forward towards. And I think that's a good thing. Very strong sign, very stable. And if you operate with love, honesty, openness, you will be happy, because you're going to create your own happiness. And it's up to other people to create theirs. And when you have two happy people, a happy family, a happy situation, you bring that together and everybody's happy. And it doesn't mean there won't be ups and downs and stagnation, but you'll have that inner happiness to rest on and to rely on, and to know that never really goes anywhere. It holds you through those difficult and those trying cycles and times. So let's go ahead and lay a oracle card for the heart. I've been shuffling the deck. I'm going to go ahead and cut it, and this is just to give you some helpful energies to get through August. And I would lay some more cards, guys, but we just really don't have the time. We're at 11 minutes, and these are supposed to be 10-minute mini tarot scopes. So to help you with this Taurus, I got challenging times, which is the number 5. It makes sense. We see there's challenging times from the first 3 cards on the table. I mean, there couldn't be a more appropriate card that came out than challenging times, because it is challenging times. Whatever situations you're dealing with, people maybe not being communicative, not being creative, not wanting to move forward, putting sticks in your plan, not being what you thought it was going to be. It's just time to survey all of that shit, leave it in the past, and move ahead through these challenging cycles, because you're going to have easy cycles and you're going to have challenges. But how you act and how you handle yourself through the challenges determines your level of success, not the fact that you have challenges. We all do. It's how you handle those, overcome them, and the dignity and the righteousness that you keep as you go through these things with yourself and with people, because you get the karma that you put out. You can have challenges, there can be problems, there could be at differences, that you could be at odds, but if there's a way to handle yourself with class, dignity, and pride through those situations, so that you create good karma that comes back to you, and let other people deal with their karma from however they act through situations. And if you notice that people aren't ready to communicate, to be honest, to be open, to be creative with you, and really to open those doors, like the Mother Empress, to all that is within, to create that beauty and that magic inside, just keep moving forward towards, give those people that time. You got, like I said, you got to reflect on what you put out and what you get back. So not everybody's going to be the same page, but I feel like Taurus is going to move ahead through these challenging times. You're going to recognize them for what they are, compartmentalize them, deal with them, think about them, and then move on to try to make better of your life and your situation, Taurus. So I hope that all works out for you for August. Just stay strong. You guys are a very strong sign. One thing you aren't is weak. Have the self-confidence to know whatever it is that you want, you can have those things, Taurus. Just operate from a good place. Treat others good. Treat others kindly. And just know, sometimes it's about more than just one perspective. Really open it up and reflect on how you kind of treat other people, Taurus, and how they treat you, and then do what you got to do to make the changes that you want to see. Thank you so much, Taurus. I love you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful August, and check back to see if I got to the love readings this month, and if not, come back and hang out with me for September so we can follow up on this reading and see what's going on then. Love you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful August. Deuces.